Hi everyone, it's October 26, 2024. I just want to share a video and an incident of me being harassed. This occurred about several hours ago. So I went to the store to pick up some food. Got some pasta, some chicken. Did not eat the food yet as I'm trying to put this video together. As I stopped at a red traffic light, I was harassed by a vehicle behind me because I stopped at a red traffic light. Before I proceed, I want to say if you want to share this video, feel free to do so. I also want to say that I believe I've been placed on a government watch list as I've been harassed for many years for no good reason. I'm not a criminal, I'm not a terrorist. In fact, I've never been convicted of any crime. But I have reasons to believe that I'm on a government watch list. And I'll talk about that. But first, I'm going to go ahead and share this video. Now this is me on my way to the store. I was about a block away. Making a left turn. As you guys can see, the light is still green. It turns yellow, and then it turns red. Then the vehicle behind me begins honking for no apparent reason. Well, she had a reason. I stopped at a red light. That's why she was honking at me and then went around me. Like I did something wrong. Went around me, almost hit me.
You see a red light? What's your problem? Yeah, fuck out of here.
I called her a few names. Yes, I did.
You don't see a red light? What is your problem?
And she also gave me a middle finger. It's kind of hard to tell, but...
I'm being harassed.
License plate ET34203.
ET342.
I believe I've been placed on a government watch list. I've been harassed for many years now. I live in Chicago, Illinois. I've been harassed in this city. I've been harassed in a suburban town. This happened literally anywhere I went, almost anywhere I went. I traveled out of state and I was harassed. And I'm going to get to why I believe it's the government, specifically the federal government. I'm going to get to that.
Oh, three. Fucking cunt. Go, bitch. Go.
She drove off. The store is about 1 block away. So I pulled over to cool off. Did not follow her because that's going to come up. About 20 minutes later, 15-20 minutes later, that's going to come up. So I saw her inside the store. She gave me a dirty look, and that's when I knew it was her. It was probably her. So I asked her, "Was that you honking at me?" Then a few minutes later, she's talking to the employee of the store, pointing at me, talking to the employee of the store.
What's the issue? Why are you pointing at me?
This is her right here, the woman that was harassing me for no good reason. Just because I stopped at a red light, she was harassing me. She has 3 kids, and this is how she behaves in public.
I was making a left turn. It was a red light. She began honking at me, cut in front of me, being very rude. And then
I stopped at a red light. I was gonna make a left turn when the light turned green, and when the other cars passed, because you're supposed to let the other cars pass before you make a left turn.
I see her here. No,
So she says I followed her.
I didn't follow
Did you guys see me following her when I pulled over?
you. I was coming over here. I will expose you. You keep coming around me, I will expose you. And I have it on camera. Call the police. I have it on camera. Good. Call the police. Go ahead.
So I decided to expose her.
Follow you. I got better things to do than follow you. I got better things to do than follow you. Oh, you follow me. Yeah.
So about 6 months to a year ago, and like I said before I share another story, I've been harassed for many years now. It's been in the state of Illinois, it's been in another state. About 6 months to a year ago, I was biking. I stopped at a red light, something similar happened. The driver behind me began honking, then bumped right into me, right into my bike. That was vehicular assault. It happened right outside the police station as well. For no good reason. I've done nothing to him. Black male, black female. The black male was driving the vehicle. Coward. So he bumped into me right after he honked at me. And then seconds later, the light turned green, and that's when he sped off. Right outside the police station. Being placed on a government watch list, I'm gonna get there in a minute or two. So, several days ago, I was returning from a doctor's appointment. I was returning back to my apartment. I looked back over my shoulder and I saw a police officer, CPD, right behind me. So I pulled over on the right side, right-hand side, behind another vehicle. And the police officer pulled over as well. He was standing about 5 yards away, blocking the intersection. I believe he was blocking the intersection. I would have to review the video. I'm pretty sure that's what I remember, and I still have it, and I will keep it. I may or may not post it. But the officer pulled over, just stood there, parked in a strange spot. So I got off my bike to see what the issue is, and he just stood there. Seconds later, I waved at him to go, and that's when he drove off. Instead of following criminals like murderers, rapists, child molesters, drug dealers. They're following me. Followed me after I left the doctor's appointment. Literally 20 minutes, half an hour later, I went to pick up some food. A police officer, I look over my shoulder, and the police officer's following me for no apparent reason. CPD. And then when there's a crime committed against me, they do nothing. By the time they arrive, the perpetrator is gone, and I tell them that I have the evidence on the body cam, and they still do nothing. Now I'm going to get to why I believe I was placed on the government watch list. I was suspecting it. Now I believe that to be the case. So, 2 years ago, fall of 2022, I was returning back from the gym. As I was putting away my bike, I heard my phone and buttons on the phone being pressed. I thought it was strange, but maybe there was an explanation for it. I did some research, and I came across something called pocket dialing. So I thought maybe that's what it was, pocket dialing. About a few weeks later, I returned back from the gym, put away my bike. As I was going up the stairs, I heard the same thing. Buttons on my phone being pressed. Several seconds later, as I walked into my apartment, I took out my phone from my pocket. And that's when I heard the man's voice. FBI. I heard it loud and clear. He said, FBI. Then the phone got redirected to a 911 operator. I was surprised. I was baffled. The woman said, 911, how can I help you? And I responded, I'm sorry, I must have dialed the wrong number. She said, have a good day, and hung up the phone. So I just couldn't understand what was happening. It was hard to believe that the FBI might be after me, because I've done nothing wrong for the federal government to be harassing me in this way. And the harassment kind of decreased for a little while until I posted a video of my support for Donald J. Trump. First video was posted several weeks ago. Second video was posted several days ago. That's when my harassment increased. So I did some research and digging into FBI breaking into people's devices. Here's what I found. Found some information, and I'm going to share it with you. Now, this is an article from ACLU. The article is titled, "The FBI is secretly breaking into encrypted devices. We're suing. We can't let the FBI keep the public in the dark about its ability to gain access to information stored on our personal mobile devices. I know for a fact it happened. to other people happens to other people. Like I said, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a terrorist. I've never been convicted of any crime. I don't go around committing crime. I'm just a man. That's all I am. Feel free to share this video. This is TW777. You guys have a good day.